Yo, I'm DJP Coaching, otherwise known as Ventus, and in this video, it's only a short one. I just want to quickly show you a little technique I use to sidechain to pretty much anything. I mean, you can, but not that you should. So let me just jump straight in. In this track specifically, I've got two drum racks working simultaneously, and the two separate drum racks I'd saved, and instead of blending the two, because it got a little bit confusing with the amount of hits in each one, with me using different ones, I sort of blended the two, and then, because you can't sidechain to them, because obviously if I was sidechaining to something, I'd have to pick one of them, and they both complement each other really well, so they make the drum sound full between them both. So I had to make a separate track, and this is a little technique I learned. I can't remember where I learned this. This was on YouTube somewhere. And it's super helpful. So I'll show you the drums, and I'll show you a little bit of the track as well, so you get an idea of what it sounds like, and then I'll show you what I've done and how it works and stuff like that. So I'll show you this first. You get the idea. So basically this is what the drums sound like by themselves. So, you know, they sound like they complement each other really well. They complete the sound, is what I'm looking for really. It's a blend of a lot of different hits as well, all playing at the same time, so I've had to make sure that, you know, they're all nicely arranged. Usually when I'd sidechain, I'll add this in just because, usually when I'd sidechain, I'd group the kicks and the snares together in a chain like that. So then I've got a group for kicks, group for snares, and I can effect them all differently. I can add returns in this drum rack here, and when I'm sidechaining, let's say, let me get the bass up here. Where is it? Up here. So if I get this bass here, I can sidechain it directly to, so if I found that drum rack, kick, snare, hats, and then in there you can choose the different subgroup chains in there, and you can sidechain to the kicks and the snares separately from everything else, which is super useful. Like, that stuff helps a lot, and makes mastering makes sidechaining a lot easier, because, you know, I know a lot of people work in audio and have separated tracks and stuff like that. And that's all well and good if you can group the channels, and it's basically the same thing. I mean, group your kicks and your snares in a channel, and then just sidechain to the group. It's basically that, but in this case, it's all in one. It's all in one thing, and I just like that. It makes it a little bit easier for me. But the technique I'm going to show you is a ghost white noise track. So basically, the drums that I've got going here are a specific like pattern. And all I've done is I've copied the pattern over onto this, and this is just a massive with white noise set to full amplitude, all the oscillators turned down and the brightness turned all the way up, so it's literally just white noise. And then I've shortened the notes down. This takes a bit of trial and error. Obviously it depends on the track as well, but certain times you need the notes to be a little bit longer, so it's sidechaining to a longer note, if that makes sense, just so that the way that the drums and all the bass works is nice, and when it just works together basically. In a sense of timing, you know, you want your drums to sound like, you know, the whole of the drum sounds are getting through, and yeah, that's basically what I did. And I sidechained to the white noise, and then you just mute the track, and that runs in the background. And if you look at this here, you can see the noise is actually coming through when it stops playing. Yeah, but the noise is actually coming through, and it's a great way to, especially if you got like a drum break or something like that you really like, and you want that drum break to be the driving force of the tune. If you can't sidechain to a drum break without obviously taking all the kicks and the snares out and separating it all out and making sure that they're all grouped and stuff, and then it takes ages to sort of break down break down the break and make sure all the crossovers are nice and there's no pops or anything like that. That's the long way around. The other way you could do it would be to make a massive sidechain track, match up all the kicks and the snares with the MIDI, and then just mute it and sidechain to that. It works the exact same way as a sidechain does. Obviously make sure that you shorten the notes, because if they're long, it's just going to be sidechaining for the whole duration of the note. So yeah, that's it. I'm still doing one-to-one teaching, personalized to you for music production and DJing. If you want any more future videos, pop your suggestions below. I'm all ears. Thank you to everyone that's subscribing. It's amazing. Like, we're almost at 200 already, which is a bit crazy. So I'm just excited to make more videos at this point, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think. So take care, much love, adios.